Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I am doing my June wrap up. At first I thought I would do like a mid-month wrap up, but then I kind of completely stopped to read. So yeah, I read quite a few books, not as much as I maybe wanted to, but it was an okay reading month for what it was. So let's just get into it. The first book I read was Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon, and I gave this 4 stars. So basically we're following this woman, and she's kidnapped from Earth and put into this container with other women, and she is flown into space by aliens. But something happened to their spaceship, so they have to leave the woman on this planet, and basically it leaves this blue alien man on this planet, and one of them likes the main character. I really enjoyed it. It's short, but I really enjoyed it. You kind of got a lot. I got a lot into it, and I thought it was kind of great. The next book I read was Your Rebel Plans by Tikiri Herath. And this is the second book in your Rebel life or something. And I give this 4 stars. So basically, this is a trilogy where you kind of get how to change things in your life, kind of rebel in your life to accomplish what you want in life. I really enjoyed it. If you kind of want to learn something new and things you kind of maybe don't think about, and yeah, it was pretty good. The next book I read was Enclave by Anne Aguirre, and I gave this 4 stars as well. So basically this is about Jews, and they are now living underground in these societies, and basically Jews want to become a hunter. They go out into these tunnels where they will hunt for food, but they also need to be on the watch for freaks, which are these creatures, human-like creatures that kill and eat people. She is paired up with the hunter named Fade, and the problem starts when they find another village that is completely turned over by freaks, but no one wants to listen to them, and they are exiled to the tunnels. So it was super interesting. There is a part in this where there is a person I don't like in this. I want to continue on and kind of see how it all turns out. I'm going to be pissed if she chooses that person. The next book I read was Road to Winter by Lily Archer, and I gave this 4 stars as well. Basically, this is the second book in the Face Captain series, and we are following this girl, and her roommate in college drugs her and ships her off to the fairy realm. There she meets the Winter King, and he mates on her. So now he's bringing her back to his realm, which is the Winter realm. So it was super good. They are really short, but I really enjoyed enjoy them. They end on cliffhangers, so I would definitely recommend to like read them, have the money to just read all of them. The next book I read was Eclipse by Stephanie Meyers, and I gave this 2 stars. I think, yeah, so let's talk about what it's about. This is the 3rd book in the Twilight Saga, and we are following Bella, and she moves to Forks to spend some time with her father, and then she meets Edward, who is a vampire, and basically she can't live without him. This is the 3rd book. I think I would have enjoyed these better if I didn't read them as a 22-year-old. If I read them at the time where I read The Hunger Games, I would have loved them. But yeah, I have read so many good kind of urban fantasies, or yeah, like fantasy-esque books that I kind of see a lot of things that I don't like. I don't like Jacob. I don't like Edward. So, yeah. The next book I read was Bloom, and this is a graphic novel. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. We're following this guy, and he wants to go to the city and start a band. And basically, to do this, he wants to get someone to take over his shifts at this bakery. But when he finds this guy, he finds himself falling for him. It's a super cute story about these 2 guys. I really enjoyed it. The next book I read was Beach Planet Volume 1, and I gave this 4 stars. I have a lot of 4 stars this month. And it was good. Not for everyone, this graphic novel. It's basically, when woman does something wrong, they are shipped off to a place called Beach Planet, where they kind of sentence their punishment. And it's a harsh environment, but you know, some of these are like really tough girls. I really enjoyed it. It was, yeah, it's super graphic. Wouldn't recommend it to all, but I would definitely look into trigger warnings and things like that. Next book I read was Silver in the Woods by Emily Tash, and I gave these 4 stars as well. Basically, we are following Silver, and he lives in this house close to a forest. And basically, inside this forest, there is this man that lives. And it's, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was confusing, but I liked it. So I would definitely recommend this if you kind of like, call it like a little bit of a confusing story. But for me, I didn't care. The next book was a Norwegian book, and it's this one. I don't know. I don't remember what this is in English. But it's basically this book for people with CFS-ME to help them kind of with activities so you don't burn yourself totally out. I give this 5 stars. I have ME, and I definitely have a lot to learn from this. The next book I read was Felix Ever After by Casey Calendar. I gave this 5 stars. I loved this. So we're following Felix. And basically, Felix used to be a girl. And basically, there is this person who kind of posts all these pictures from when he was a girl, and basically, yeah, there are trigger warnings. There are definitely like transphobia, and yeah, I really enjoyed this story. It was super cute, and I am definitely wanting to read more from Case and Calendar in the future. Super well written, and I just could not stop listening to this book. The next book I read was Your Rebel Life by Tiki Reheroth, and this is the third book in the Your Rebel Dreams series. It's nonfiction. I'm not going to talk about it again, but yeah, I would definitely recommend reading all of them. So yeah. The next book I read was The Deep by River Solomon. I gave this 4 stars. It's also a little confusing, but basically it's about this mermaid, or they aren't called mermaids. I don't remember what they are called. But basically, it's this... I don't know how to explain it. Basically, there is this one, let's just call him a mermaid. I don't remember the name of it. But basically, one of these holds all the memories from like their beginning. And like, I think it's once a year, they all like get together, and this one person shares the memories that are super hard. And I don't remember her name. That's why I call it this person. And she decides that to run off because she can't hold this one memory, or all these memories for herself. So she runs off. And it's kind of goes from there. 4 stars, really enjoyed it. Little confusing, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. The last book I read was Where the Heart Is by Billy Letts. I give this 5 stars. I loved it. Basically, we are following Novalee Nation. She's 17 and pregnant. And basically, she is now on her way to California with her boyfriend. But she's stranded on a Walmart in Oklahoma with $7.77 in her pockets. Basically, 7 is her unlucky number. And basically, she's now kind of figuring out how to live her life in this new town where she doesn't know anyone. And then there is Forney, who is this... I don't know, he is a very special person. You either love him or hate him. And then you have this super funny sister husband. I love her. She's super funny. And it's basically about Novalee and how she kind of lives on from there. You also follow the boyfriend in this, which is super funny to kind of see where everything goes for him. But that was actually all the books I read. I tried to just quickly get through them. I think I kind of want to get better at taking pictures on Instagram and basically leave kind of my thoughts there, because I quickly forget. But yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos. And if you want to follow me on any of my social media, all the links are down in the description. But yeah, let's just say see you next time.